You alright?
Yeah?
You could have supposed to be doing something today.
Nah.
Okay.
Pokemon! If you haven't been living under your stepdad Gerald's armpit for the last year, you'll know there's now a 6th generation of Pokemon known as Pokemon X and Y. These games are pretty epic in scale and tone, and also the first Pokemon games to use full 3D graphics on the portable systems.
Now the game does have some faults with its short list of Pokemon, currently, unnecessarily stretched out story, and overall lack of something. But it is still one of the most gripping games in year, and a definite must-have for the 3DS. I even went to get it on the midnight release. I'm that much of a Pokemon nerd. But if you are like me, after beating the game, you will find you start to get a bit bored. And that's really the fault with it.
And this is where the system known as Wonder Trading comes in.
And what is Wonder Trading, you may ask?
Well, one of the many new features of X and Y is the ability to trade Pokemon with anyone and everyone across the world, randomly. And it's really freaking fun.
But again, we still get bored. So one day, Garth and I invented a new way to play with Wonder Trade. With friends?
But Wonder Trade with friends? Isn't it supposed to be random?
So, Matt, what are you going to do with Wonder Trade? Well, Garth, we're going to do a Wonder Trade battle! Let me explain! But first, we're going to need a volunteer. Take it away, announcer!
Hey, you!
I'm not stealing anything.
Yeah, you! You're a Pokemon trainer, right?
Yeah.
Well, today, we are going to be showing the world about Wonder Battling! Mostly reviews suggest that you cycle in your hometown to catch 6 of the easiest Pokemon as possible, just to make the process go a bit quicker. Hold on there, Precautionary Steve. If you are wanting to speed up the battle, you don't want to use that regular Pokeball.
This isn't a...
You want to use a Quick Ball.
What the heck?
Now, if you don't have any Quick Balls, you can always go to Lumio City to get more from the Pokemon Mart. But if you're anything like Matt over there, and have no navigational skills to speak of, better take a taxi.
Hey, buddy, can I get a ride to the Pokeball store?
This isn't a taxi, this is a police car.
Oh, alright. Gotta go, bye.
Hey, wait, don't I know you from somewhere?
So once you catch all 6 of your Pokemon, I would advise putting them in a separate box so you know which ones are which. Now, here are the rules. 1. You must trade all the Pokemon you caught in the wild.
2. You may retrade one Pokemon you got in the Wonder Trade.
3. You can only use Pokemon that use physical attacks, aka no Pokemon that just know Growl or Dittos.
4. No evolving any Pokemon you receive on Wonder Trade, or teaching them any new moves. You get what you get.
So, now that you have your 6 Pokemon, you need to enter the Wonder Trade. But how do you do this?
What you gotta do is you gotta grab it. Now it's the game controller here. You gotta take your little Pokemon game, this thing, you just stick it back here, like that. And you just gotta take a game, Pokemon X here, you just gotta skip it. Alright, we're good. Now you just gotta take this thing and, connect it to the internet here. Yeah, there we go, and we're just ready to go.
Huh? What is that? Is that the demons in my head?
Trade a random Pokemon with this strapping individual.
Whatever you say, Cthulhu!
Upon getting the new Pokemon, you may experience one of 3 things. 1.
Pokeball, go!
2.
Pokeball, go!
Well, if you... Yeah.
Or 3.
Pokeball, go!
So there is one thing I want to point out. If the Pokemon is one of the Pokemon that evolve through trade, such as
Graveler, Haunter, Conkeldurr, etc.
that does not count towards the evolutionary ruling that we previously mentioned.
Or your actual team count. It's not actually like, it doesn't add to your Pokemon team. It's not like, oh, you got another one, you can only have 5 Pokemon in a team. No, it's still the same number. It's just something nice someone did for you.
Yeah.
So you want to thank them. And find out where they live. And follow them on the Twit book and ask them to marry you.
Now that you have 6 Pokemon, it's time to get a friend to do the exact same process you just went through, so you two can begin your Wonder Battle!
I won! This is the greatest day of my life!
Kids, have fun with your new Pokemon.
And remember, it's all in the good name of
Dude,
fun.
what the was that? You know what the I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was my first victory, and you took that from me.
Dude, we weren't trying to do anything.
No, that's...
Come on, dude, just
Oh,
say
no,
this.
come on.
Jesus!
Into the puffin grinder.
Hey, I didn't die in this one. So from all of us at Most Reviewed, we wonder which... Oh, mother...
All of that hard work for nothing!
So much for the fruit of our labor!
Guess we're just stuck with the fruit we already got.
Wabba bad!
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!